Okay, FZF, I'm sure you have heard of it. It's a really cool command line fuzzy finder, right? Basically like a menu. But what you might not know is that some of the really cool key bindings that FZF provides, right? So getting into it, if you're using, just a sec. Yeah, so if you're using ZSH with OMyZSH, then simply just add FZF as a plugin and the key bindings will work. If you're using something else, go find the documentation for your stuff and it should be pretty straightforward. So that now we are all on the same page. Let's start the most basic one, right? I'm sure you have heard of it. It's the most well-known, relatively speaking, and that's Ctrl+R. So basically what this allows you to do is do history search. Well, yeah, pretty useful. I use it all the time without even realizing I'm using it. If you don't know what is history completion, I strongly encourage that you get familiar with it because it's a lot easier than doing up arrows, down arrows, whatever. Yeah, so that's cool. The next one is Option or Alt+C. What this allows you to do is specify directories, right? So let's say I'm in my coding directory and now I want to go to a specific directory instead of doing cd multiple times, which is also all right if it's a if you know the directories and subdirectories, whatever, but directly doing Ctrl+C, that's a lot easier, right? Yeah, I like it. Now by default I don't think you'll see the preview window. For that you'll have to do, so this is, you'll have to pass this set this environment variable, which is FZF Alt+C options is equal to preview. So if you are not familiar with FZF preview, it's a really cool thing. It runs whatever command you specify for the file it's currently selected. So when I do FZF, when I do Alt+C, it will run tree command for CF directory, right? So just a sec. Yeah, it will do tree command for this. This is a placeholder. It gets replaced with your whatever currently selected item is, and head -200, that's written the top of that file if it's too long, because there's no point right, there's no point returning the whole file or reading the whole file. So yeah, this is really useful. By the way, I'm using a custom theme, so I'll quickly show you the theme as well. Yeah, so this is the theme. I mean, feel free to copy it. I like this. If you like something else, do whatever you like. You can customize basically anything about FZF. That's the beauty of it. So yeah, okay, so this was Option C. Basically to complete directories and stuff, you could quickly jump around. It does a CD for you, and yeah, really awesome. And the next one would be Ctrl+T. Now this is a special one. I don't use it that often because I recently learned about this. I try to use it and it's cool, right? So basically you can use it with whenever you need to provide a file name. So vim, and suppose I want to open a file. I can search for any file in this, right? So okay, suppose I'm in the root directory of the project, and now I want to open some file which is inside a subdirectory. Now instead of going through each subdirectory trying to find this file, it would be a lot easier if I could just specify the name, right? So okay, so what, cards, yeah, this works, right? So I don't have to specify CF and then cards, because here it's easy, sometimes it may not be easy. So it's good that if you know Ctrl+T, right? You also get a preview. So like before, I use this Ctrl+T of environment variable. I have to set it like this. Yeah, I'm using BAT so for the syntax highlighting. Otherwise you could use cat or something like that. If you want syntax highlighting, I would suggest you use BAT. Paging never, because you don't want it to page, right? Yeah, color always. add this, otherwise you won't get any syntax highlighting. Pretty important here. Style plain if you don't want any line numbers or the title of the file, which we don't want. Theme, choose anything you like. Then the placeholder, and if there are any errors, don't show it to the standard in, just return it to the dev null. Otherwise, if it's so if it's a directory, then I don't want it to run add command, I want it to run tree command. That's what it does. This is an or operator. So I talked about this. If the first command fails, only then it runs the second command. Otherwise, if the first command is successful, it does not run the second command. So yeah. And similarly, returning out any errors to def nulls, whatever. Yeah, and head -200. I don't want the whole file, only the top of it. So yeah, that's basically it. These three key bindings, I try to use them a lot. I use Ctrl+T and Ctrl+R like almost every day. Option-C, not that much, but it's good to know. Yeah, I hope you learned something new today. And FZF is pretty cool. I really like it. Also, one cool thing, I mean, I just learned about this today, so it's like a bonus point, bonus tip, whatever. You could do your shell completion. So like not okay, so like kill and yeah. Now holding down tab to search stuff, that's not very optimal, right? So what else you could do is just do this and then tab. How cool is this? Now you can use FZF to quickly search for whatever process you want to kill. And so like caffeinate. Yes, let me go at the top. Yeah, see caffeinate. So now I can do this like super quickly. Kill, tab, caffeinate. That's like so awesome. So do this. Just add this line. FZF completion trigger star star. You could change this to anything like. So now when I'll do something like, yeah, so that's awesome, right? Cool. I hope you liked today's video. I enjoyed this. I enjoy FZF a lot. It's a really cool utility. So if you like the video, consider liking this. Thanks.